How to boost your immune system. How can we make our bodies repel viruses and bacteria like a tennis ball bouncing off a racket? How can we avoid getting sick during the fall and winter seasons and reduce the risk of complications from viral infections such as myocarditis, inflammation of the heart muscle, neurological disorders, or lung fibrosis? These complications can be caused by viruses like the flu, as highlighted in studies such as viral infection-induced pulmonary fibrosis, or viruses as a factor in the initiation or exacerbation of lung fibrosis. Dear viewers, that's exactly what I'll be discussing in this video. In this episode, I've selected 3 of the most powerful substances that can help protect your body from infections and, consequently, from the complications they may cause. Of course, many things can improve immunity, some more effectively than others. And since we all want solutions that are both effective and fast, it's best to focus on the most impactful options. What's more, I'll not only introduce you to 3 individual substances, but also explain how they work in pairs. These combinations often outperform the effects of using each substance on its own. So let's get started. How to strengthen your immune system. The first pair I'll discuss today, which should be the foundation of your immune-boosting strategy during the fall and winter, is vitamin D combined with probiotics. This duo acts as a protective shield for the most critical entry points of pathogens into our bodies, our mucous membranes. The mucous membranes in our nose and lungs are key areas where pathogens can enter, but let's not forget that the mucous lining of our intestines is also a vulnerable point. Here's how it works. Vitamin D enhances the respiratory system's defenses against infections by stimulating the production of a protein called beta-defensin. This protein captures and destroys bacteria and viruses, protecting the mucous membranes in the respiratory tract from pathogen invasion. Similarly, the beneficial bacteria in our gut protect against pathogens entering through the intestinal mucosa. By taking this pair, you're providing comprehensive protection for the main entry points of viruses and bacteria into your body, your mucous membranes. And this isn't just speculation. It's backed by solid research. Studies have clearly shown that Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium strains of bacteria support the immune function of the mucous membranes in the digestive tract. As for vitamin D, doses of up to 10,000 international units per day have been shown to be a well-researched method for strengthening immunity. For those who want to dive deeper, a study from September 2024 titled "The Impact of Vitamin D Supplementation on Immune Response" states that vitamin D reduces the production of inflammatory markers in the immune system while increasing the production of antimicrobial peptides and anti-inflammatory markers. In addition to vitamin D and probiotics, another powerful tool for boosting immunity is zinc. And here's the good news. There's no reason you can't combine all 3, vitamin D, probiotics, and zinc, for a comprehensive immune-boosting regimen. Like vitamin D, zinc plays a crucial role in protecting the respiratory tract and significantly strengthens this barrier. The difference it makes is remarkable. Let's take a closer look at how zinc provides this protection. In global guidelines on zinc supplementation, such as the study titled "Zinc Supplementation in Children with Respiratory Infections," we read, 4 studies contributing data to this analysis demonstrated that zinc supplementation reduced the incidence of pneumonia by an average of 31%. So how much zinc should you take? Instead of suggesting specific doses, let me share a study from India. In this study, children in a hospital were given 20 milligrams of zinc daily for 2 weeks, and their immune response was evaluated afterward. The results were remarkable. The incidence of acute lower respiratory infections decreased by 62%, and this effect lasted for a full 5 months of observation. No adverse effects were reported, and no participants dropped out due to side effects. Before moving on, it's important to note that zinc works exceptionally well when paired with certain plant compounds, such as quercetin and epigallocatechin galate from green tea. Why is this combination so effective? These 2 compounds act as zinc ionophores, meaning they help transport zinc into cells more efficiently. To put it simply, they create a channel that allows zinc to enter cells faster, where it can fight off pathogens. Zinc doesn't just support respiratory immunity, it also strengthens the immune system and the digestive tract. This means zinc provides comprehensive first-line defense, protecting both the respiratory and digestive systems. But why is zinc so effective at protecting the lungs and gut? In the respiratory tract, zinc tightens the connections between cells, known as tight junctions, including proteins like occludin and claudin, preventing pathogens from penetrating the respiratory lining and entering the body. In the gut, zinc promotes the accumulation of antiviral substances in the structure of intestinal villi, which are the first to come into contact with pathogens. A study titled "The Role of Zinc in Mucosal Health and Disease" highlights zinc's critical role in modulating immunity by enhancing the regeneration of intestinal epithelial cells, increasing the levels of brush border enzymes, and strengthening the immune response, enabling better elimination of pathogens. What is the brush border? Let's take a closer look at the brush border, the area in the intestines where the absorption of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals begins. This is also the first point of contact with pathogens. Thanks to zinc, the protection in this area is significantly enhanced, making it harder for harmful invaders to breach this barrier. No discussion of immune-boosting nutrients would be complete without mentioning selenium. This trace mineral is a must-have in the diet of anyone looking to stay healthy during the fall and winter months. Selenium's ability to protect the body from pathogens is on par with vitamin D and zinc. In fact, it complements their effects by supporting the immune system in ways they cannot. Here's how selenium works. Selenium protects and strengthens immune cells, enabling them to destroy bacteria and viruses more effectively. It also plays a key role in the production of antibodies, which help the body target and attack pathogens. In other words, selenium delivers the strongest and most resilient immune cells to your mucous membranes, resulting in a more robust and effective defense system. This is especially important for protecting the surface of your mucous membranes from invaders that could penetrate deeper into your body and cause harm. To maximize selenium's benefits, it's a good idea to pair it with vitamin A. Why? Vitamin A helps transport immune cells to the surface of mucous membranes, where they are needed most. It also regenerates and strengthens the epithelial lining of mucous membranes, ensuring their integrity and functionality. This combination results in better immune defense and improved resistance to infections. Before we move on, I'd like to mention one more important ally of selenium. Selenium works best when paired with vitamin E. This duo enhances each other's effectiveness by extending their usability and longevity in the body. Here's how it works. Vitamin E helps selenium work more efficiently and slows down the depletion of selenium reserves in the body. In return, selenium protects vitamin E, ensuring it remains active for longer. Where to find selenium? If you need to boost your selenium levels quickly, the best natural source is Brazil nuts. Just one Brazil nut contains nearly twice the recommended daily dose of selenium. However, it's important to note that the selenium content in Brazil nuts can vary significantly depending on the region they come from. For the most consistent and selenium-rich nuts, I recommend choosing those sourced from the Amazon region, as they have been shown to contain the highest and most reliable selenium levels. This is supported by a study titled "Selenium Concentration in Brazil Nuts," which found that the maximum selenium content was observed in samples from the Amazon. Now that we know what to pair selenium with and where to find it, let's talk about the recommended amounts. As I mentioned earlier, selenium works best when combined with vitamin A, which helps transport immune cells to the surface of mucous membranes, and vitamin E, which protects selenium and enhances its effectiveness. According to a scientific study, researchers conducted trials to determine whether nutritional supplements containing a combination of 50 micrograms of selenium, 15 milligrams of beta-carotene, a form of vitamin A, and 30 milligrams of vitamin E could enhance immune response and reduce cancer incidence. The findings revealed that this specific combination was significantly associated with an increased reactivity of immune cells. If you prefer to take selenium on its own, a daily dose of 200 micrograms has also been shown to have a significant positive impact on immunity. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you found this information helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.